Welcome to the 2024 European Championships in Flaine, Chamonix in France. We have today the first day of competition, is the individual race. We have U18, U20, U23 and senior men and women competing. We have athletes from 22 different countries. The senior athletes will face 1,000 meters of elevation with 3 ascents and 3 descents, while the junior athletes will have 2 ascents and 2 descents, and for a total of 900 meters of elevation.
The day is bright and the sun is shining. Cold temperatures and fresh snow welcome the athletes at the start line. Everything looks perfect for a great competition day here in Flaine. In the men's race, Remy Bonnet knew he was the man to beat today and defeated on individual races. For the last 24 months, the current world champion did deliver. The Swiss faced the first ascent of the day a little bit more cautious than in other races, to pass by the first transition in 6th place with the Norwegian Dalsen Lodentrim trying to stretch the field, followed by some of the strongest men on the field. Robert Antonioli from Italy, Nadir Maguet also from Italy, Thibaut Anselmet from France, Maximilien Drion du Chapois from Belgium and Bonnet all in less than 15 seconds. By the time the men were on the second ascent, Bonnet said enough is enough and started to push, never looking back. He moved quickly to the first place and kept increasing the lead until the finish line, while behind him, Xavier Gachet from France also moved quickly to the second place, that kept until the end. Bonnet, in short, achieved his goal in vertical.
I think the shape is really good, and the goal was clear for me this year, was to be European champion. So one thing is done now, and now I am on the vertical and the relay, so let's hope for the same.
The battle for bronze was fierce, but it was finally another Frenchman, Thibaut Anselmet, who closed the podium, managing to leave Aurélien Gay from Switzerland a few meters behind, while Nadir Maguet from Italy rounded the top 5 of the day. Anselmet was happy with the results.
Yeah, it was a good race. Third place, I'm very happy about that. It was hard for me in downhill. It's difficult to take a risk today in downhill, so I managed to be sure, and after in uphill I was in good shape, and it's okay to.
On the U23 category, it was Paul Verbiak from Austria who managed to cross the finish line in the first place, while his teammate Niels Oberauer and Switzerland's Robin Bussard grabbed the bronze medal. For Verbiak, on his second year as a U23 athlete, this is the first time on top of a podium after his bronze medals at the World Championships last year, both in the individual and vertical races. The U20 race had the boys doing the same course as the senior men and women, with 4 ascents and 3 descents for a total of 1,230 positive meters, but in great conditions, with lots of fresh snow, cold and good visibility. And it was French superstars Jules Gebot, the one giving the local crowds the chills, dominating the race from start to finish. Jules has dominated the fields this season, winning every single race he has started so far. Behind him on the finish line was his teammate Elion Robin-Sas, even though a time penalty moved him finally to 3rd place, with Italy's Simone Compagnoni finally getting the silver medal. German de Bertolis from Italy and Edoardo Mottini, also from Italy, followed them on the finish line, while Max Palmichavilla from Andorra closed the top 6. The younger category, U18, saw the boys doing 820 positive meters on 3 ascents, and it was Luca Curioni from Italy who was crowned European champion, beating his teammate Enrico Pellegrini by almost half a minute. Arno Musser from Switzerland closed the podium on the day, on the category that saw more participants of the younger categories, showing that the new generations are really coming strong. Gustav Blanc from France, Malik Ultri from Switzerland, and Rodal Hogen Orn from Norway closed the top 6. In the women's race, it was Sweden's Tove Alexandersson who mastered the day after almost 1 year of the podiums with a well-earned victory at the individual race of the European Championships in Flaine. Similar to the men's race, the first ascent was a bit chaotic, with the whole field pushing hard to make it to the first descent in the first places and avoid a crowded descent with some narrow spots. But as soon as the field faced the second ascent, Tove started to push hard and never looked back, knowing also that two of the strongest females, Emilie Harrop from France and Giulia Murada from Italy, could not start today as they were both sick. Alexandersson seized the opportunity and pushed hard until the end, improving in one place her result in the previous European Championships, when she finished in second place. She considered the second part of the course the most challenging one.
It was really hard for me, the second part of the course, but I was really fighting the whole way to the finish, so I'm super happy with that.
Behind her, Célia Perilat-Pesay from France claimed the silver medal on one of her best performances ever, her first medal in a European Championships.
Yes, it's the first time for me in the European Championships, so it's very good and I'm very happy of this race, yes.
Finally, the bronze medal was for Alba de Silvestro from Italy, who passed Ana Alonso Rodriguez from Spain in the last descent after the Spaniard had some issues with her skins. On the U23 category, local victory for Margot Rabinel, a great result for the two-times medalist at the Lausanne Youth Games in 2020. Silver was for Lisa Moreschini from Italy and bronze for Noemi Junot, also from Italy. The U20 women's race saw a big surprise with Norway's Ida Woldal claiming the victory ahead of some of the big names of the category, and despite having a 1-minute penalty for equipment. Behind her, Louise Trincat from France grabbed the silver medal and Lea Ancion Abet from Andorra the bronze medal, consolidating both their results this season. Clicia Ballet from Italy, Mago Mendes de Leon from Switzerland, and Eva Matejovicova from Czech Republic closed the top 6. The younger females had the Spaniard Laia Seyes dominating the race from the beginning to end, with an impressive display that would have seen her finishing in third place in the U20 category if she would have raced against the older girls. The young Spaniard, only 17 years old and 3 times winner at the EYOF last year, finished with almost 6 minutes of a difference with the next girl on the finish line, Melissa Bertolina from Italy. The bronze medal was for Martina Scola from Italy, and also Italian was the 4th place Vanessa Marca. Aina Garreta and Emma Bogognet, both from Spain, closed the top 6 on the day. We couldn't have asked for a better start for the 2024 European Championships in Flaine.